everybody. So, recently I've been looking into building like mini consoles to play games on. Turns out it's a lot harder than I expected, obviously. So you really can't just buy anything off the internet and then combine them together and then expect it to work. But that's not the point of this video. What we're going to be doing today is figuring out how to use Godot Engine, which is how I'm going to actually make the games for the console. Because you can't use Unity because it doesn't have ARM64 support, and my projects can only run ARM64 or ARM64. And yeah, I don't really know a lot of stuff about this because I'm relatively new to it, but I have decent knowledge about electronics, so I'm pretty sure I can get some stuff done. So starting out, I decided to download Godot. I actually realized that it was a lot smaller than Unity and relatively easy to actually start. So I opened up the engine for the first time. It was a little confusing, but after reading through a bunch of stuff and making sure I didn't make any mistakes that I didn't want to encounter later, I actually started making the project. Okay, so I was in the project at this point and I didn't know what to do at all, especially since this was a whole new editor and I didn't know how to use it, not one bit. So after a bunch of minutes struggling to even add a plane in the scene, I decided to just watch a video because that was the easiest thing I could do. I eventually got to the point where I added a plane and a capsule, which was pretty good in my defense, but I didn't actually know how to control them, so I just decided to simulate a rigid body effect like in Unity. After a long bit of trial and error, I soon grew tired of making the same mistakes over and over again, and I basically just quit. Yeah. But I wasn't done yet because, I mean, it was like really late anyways, and I just wasn't really feeling it, so I just put it off until the next day. Anyways, the next day, I went right back to the editor and I did what I couldn't do the previous day. And I actually managed to make this. It's pretty cool. But basically, in case you were wondering, how I made the mesh for the ground was I actually did it in Blender. Using my Blender experience that I gained over this summer, I made a super duper complex mesh for the ground. Yeah. But after doing that, I went to this website to get this texture for the ground, and I applied it using a material, and yeah, that's how I did this. So after importing it from Blender, I had to get it into Godot and watch another tutorial on how to make the mesh have its own collider. One that wasn't just a box or a circle, like one that adapted to the mesh. And it turns out it was easier than I thought, like way easier. It's like 2 buttons and you have it in the scene. So yeah, at this point, this was pretty much all I could really do and all that I wanted to do, because first of all, I'm definitely not good enough to make a full-blown game in Godot yet, and second of all, my project, well, my prototype doesn't even have buttons. I don't really know how I'm going to stop it because I still haven't decided on that yet, but yeah, this is all I really wanted to try out, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video of me stressing over this simple engine that I'm pretty sure is really easy to use. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and liked the video. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.